Good morning, welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan, I'm your yoga instructor for today. We're going to do a start with a standing flow. So if you would just bring yourself to standing, let your feet ground into the mat, let your arms just hang heavy by your side, chin nice and level, relax your jaw. And before we do anything, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes, otherwise your gaze is soft and down, and just notice where your tongue is in your mouth. So if your tongue is resting down at the bottom of your mouth and it's pressing forward into the base of your lower teeth, you're holding stress somewhere. So just feel where you're holding stress, soften the tongue, lift the tip of the tongue so it's pressing against, gently pressing against the upper two teeth, and soften the jaw. And give yourself permission to release something that's stressing you out. And when you do that, notice how much stress you may be holding in your jaw, the back of your head, through your face, crown of your head, down the neck, across the shoulders, anywhere else. Do a little scan in your body. And take 3 breaths at your own rate and really focus on, with each breath, releasing something that's tight. And just find the rhythm of the breath. And notice where the breath is starting. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, see if you can bring it a little bit lower into the body. And again, soften the knees. And see if you feel a little bit more relaxed through the throat and the tongue and the mouth and the back of the head. Soften the space around your eyes. And now with your shoulders, you're going to just lift them up, big breath. Exhale, roll back and down, and see if you can feel that you're opening up from the center of the sternum to each shoulder. Inhale, lift up, exhale, let it go. Keep that mouth soft and relaxed. Keep the breath moving. Feel where you're tight through the front and back and shoulders and arms, or anywhere that you need to move it out. Good, and then reverse. So we lift up and we release, and you let go of something that feels tight. And you swallow gently, and you give yourself permission to create a little more space. And then one more. Now when you bring it down, spread your arms out, stretch your fingers. Chin is back, head is level, so don't lead with your chin. And breathe here. Bring it in just a little more, closer to the body with your arms as you stand in your Tadasana. And ask yourself, where do I need more space? Now rotate the palms up, inhale, lift up, look up, fill yourself up, keep the shoulders down, take a breath. Exhale, rotate the palms, chin to the chest, and settle yourself down. So as you rotate and you lift up, invite something in. Space, clarity, healing, awareness, self-care, whatever it is that comes to mind. Inhale, lift up. And then as you lift up and you fill yourself up, release something. Release a thought, an emotion, a negative sensation, a tightness. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, let it go, chin to the chest. Now pause here and see how that feels. And notice if you have any sensations now, more sensations in your palm. Now we're going to rotate the palms forward. Elbows are into the side. I'm going to sink down just a little bit, arms forward. And now fill yourself up with all the stuff that bothers you. And then when you exhale, you're going to dump it. Let it go. So fill it up. Exhale, let it go. And now we're going to add a sound. So we inhale, fill up all the stuff. Ha! And then keep going. Ha! Keep going. Ha! Keep going. Ha! Couple more. Ha! Inhale, one more. Ha! Now when you bring it back and you pause, now feel that. Now we're going to open up the lungs. So I'm going to rotate the left hand out and just tap here. So I can take a deeper breath. If I've let go of something, can I take a deeper breath? Can I relax a little more into a spot that's been tight or painful? And then switch to the opposite side. Sorry, that's the mic. And shake it out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring it down. Inhale up. A ha breath. This will bring some heat in. Couple more. Keep going. One more. Bring it all the way up. Exhale, back, gentle back bend, forward fold. Now in some practices, it's recommended that you do that 100 times every day. We're not going to do 100, don't worry. Now just hang here and shake it out. Swiggle it out, move it out. See if you can feel like you're releasing any tightness through the length of the spine. Good. Sweep the hands, bend the knees, inhale. Big circle. Exhale. So what is it you would like to surround yourself with? And up, and down, and up, and down, and one more and up. And when you bring it up, hold the right wrist and go left, and then hold the opposite hand and go right. So if you're on the opposite side, it doesn't matter. Just work out that side body. Good, a couple more. Now bring it to the front. I'm going to hold the right wrist with the left, and I'm going to turn through the waist and opposite side. And see if you can open up a little bit here. Keep the knees soft. Good, one more. And come back to center. Now down and up and soft. And now feel like you've already warmed up maybe a little bit. You're inviting the spine to activate movement in its 6 directions. When I bring it up, I'm going to bring the right arm down, left arm over, opening up side to side. Move the hip. Notice where it's tight. Good. One more. Both arms up, gentle back bend. Forward fold. Let it hang. Good. Sweep the hands, big V. Sink the shoulders down, twist to the right. Exhale. I can look down. Inhale. I can look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Bring it up. We're going to put it all together. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop the hands. Inhale. Lift up. Right arm down, left arm over. Create a little scoop. Inhale. Both arms up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Good. Scoop the hands. Big V to the right. Let it go. Inhale, lift up to the left. Inhale, gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop up, big breath. To the right and to the left. Both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold. Inhale, scoop up, big V to the right and up. And the left and up. Last one, gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop it up to the right And to the left. And both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop it up, big breath. To the right and to the left. Both arms up. Step a little wider. Exhale, sweep down. Now, if you need to, you can grab a block. One, you can grab 2 blocks. Let your legs be wide. Hands can rest on the block or on the floor, and you're just going to swing it out. Bend the knees and stretch it out. See if you can open up a little bit through the hips. Keep your head up. Don't let your head drop. Now, if you need it higher, you can always make the block higher. You can pick any side you want. You can keep it to the floor. Now pause for a moment and roll it up. Adjust your feet. Move your hips. See how you feel. And then reverse your circle. Good. Now, I'm just going to keep my block to the side for now. Now I'm going to sweep. Inhale, lift up. Fingertips together, and then bring your palms together and bring it straight down to rest right at the heart. Now hold right here at your heart. What's an intention that you need for yourself today? What do you need to help you feel better, lighter, more balanced, refocused, realigned? Good. Now we're going to sweep the hands out. Big breath. Inhale, lift up, gentle back bend. I'm going to sweep out to the side, straight out, forward fold into a swan dive. Then bring the hands, bend the knees. Slide the hands right up to the base, below the knees. Stretch the back. Take a breath. Inhale, hang forward into your forward fold. Take a breath. Now with your hands on the mat, right knee down, tuck your toes. Scoop your hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Good. Step up into your forward fold. Take a breath. Exhale, left foot back, right knee down. Take a breath. Find your balance. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, let it go. Take a breath. Bring your foot back. Widen your knees. Tuck your toes together and slide all the way down into your child's pose. Take a breath. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Tuck your chin, ripple up. Do one big ripple. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Slide into a child's pose. Take a breath. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Slide yourself over to the right. Take a stretch to the right. Come back to center. Stretch straight out through center into an extended child's pose. Slide your hands back. Walk over to the left. Take a big stretch. Come back to center. Pick a child's pose. If you want a different one, that's your choice. Take a breath. Slide your hands back so their hands are wide. Lift up, take a breath. Rock to the right and rock to the left. Do another one to the right, to the left. One more to the right, to the left. Good. Slide the right arm forward. You can prop your hand or you can come all the way through into your threading the needle and take a breath. Slide your arm back to frame the face. Inhale, lift up. Slide the left arm forward. You can prop your arm or go all the way through. Take a breath. Good. Slide your arms back to neutral. Take a breath. Rock it out again. Now you can keep it high or you can make it low. You do the variation that works best for you. You just want to feel like you're really pushing up with a little bit of resistance and intention. One more on each side. Good. Come to center. We're going to bring the knees to neutral. Come right up onto your table. Tuck your toes. We're going to go right into bird dog. So right arm forward, left arm back, level the hips. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the hand in. Now you're going to slide that left leg forward and stretch it back. Now your hands can keep you high. You can come onto your elbows. You can bring it all the way down, 1 potato, 2 potato. You could take a block and put it underneath your head. You find the place that's most comfortable as you come into your pigeon. And be mindful of your knee. Take a breath. Lift back up. Take a breath. Nice and tall. Take a breath. Release back. Now we're going to go into the opposite side. So we come right into our table. Left arm forward, right arm back. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the arm down, slide that opposite leg forward into your pigeon. Now this is really what I'm doing is earth pose, because my knee doesn't like to go straight across. So I just keep it slightly back and I keep it at whatever side height is comfortable for me. If you're comfortable and you can bring it all the way down, that's great. This is a big hip opener. You're going to feel it here. If this is not good for you or you have a knee or hip replacement, don't do it. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, take a breath. Tuck the back toes, slide it forward. Come right into any variation of a child's pose. Take a breath. Good. Now we're going to slide straight through. Now we're going to just slide straight through until we come into a gentle cobra. Now my elbows are in, my hands are pressing, I'm lifting, my gaze is to the floor, my shoulders are back. I'm not going too high. I don't want to stress out my shoulders. I take a breath here. Now I'm going to release down. One hand creates a little triangle and I'm going to rest my head here. This is a big stress relieving pose. So if you're in a position where you're totally stressed out and you're home and you're comfortable, you just go down on the floor and you rest like this. Now granted, you can't do this every place. It's not like you can do it in the shop, right? So you're just going to just rest right here for now. Take a breath. And let your whole front body sink. And ask yourself, what are you holding in your forehead, in your face, in your jaw, your throat, your lungs, your heart, and your belly? And as you do that, ask yourself to release and digest what no longer serves you. And give it a few breaths. And see if you notice, like all of a sudden things kind of slow down. Now you're going to lift your feet, and now we're just doing reverse windshield wipers. So we can now maybe open up into the hips a little bit. And we rock it out. Good. Now come back to center. Tuck your toes. Keep your head and your hands right where they are and lift and stretch. So you tuck your toes and you stretch your legs. And take a breath. Release. Big toes touch. Let the heels come out to the side. Recenter. Take a breath. Lift your legs. Rock it out. See if you can feel like you're kind of stirring up the pot to create a little release. Good. Come back to center one more time. Tuck the toes. Stretch it up. Feel this big stretch right here. Take a big inhale. Exhale when you're ready. Soften it. Release it so the big toes touch. Heels open out. to the side like an elongated diamond, and you breathe. Good. Parallel your feet so the tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. Lift your head a little bit, slide your arms back, come right back into a gentle cobra. Take a breath. Now we're going to use this, so I'm going to tuck my toes, widen my legs so I can slide right back into a child's pose. Any variation you want, and take a breath. Good. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Come right up onto your hands so that you're supported like you're a frog, and now rock again. See if you feel like you have a little more space diagonally. Breathe. You can bring your ear as low to the mat as you want. You can keep it as high as you want. Keep the shoulders down and away, and notice your jaw. Don't let it clench. Last one, bring it up. Come right up into your table. Tuck your toes. We're going to go right into a dog and cat. So flatten the back, engage the belly, head's an extension of the spine. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, curl back. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, curl back. Make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Come to neutral, tuck your toes, stir the pot. Now if you have issues with your knees and this doesn't work for you, then you don't do it. And when you come around now, go the other way. Good, pause. I'm going to swing my legs to the right and my hands to the right, and I'm going to come down into a big V, big side stretch. Take a big breath. Feel that underneath the left arm, left shoulder, big stretch all the way to the hip. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, maybe come down a little lower. Last one. Inhale, last one on this side, stretch it out, take a breath. And now you're just going to switch. I'm just going to turn myself around so the legs go left and the hands go left and the hip goes to the right, and you start gentle, high, 1, and then maybe a little lower, 2, but remember you keep it where it's most comfortable for you. Last one, 3. Feel that through the side body. Take a breath. Inhale, come up. Slide your legs to whatever side calls to you, and we're just going to bring it all the way down to the mat. Bring your blocks with you if you have them. Otherwise, your feet are going to come right to the mat. Bring your feet onto the block. Now, I'm going to bring my hands parallel. I'm going to tuck my shoulders down. I'm going to lift up, and I want to soften it. So I'm not pushing myself up till I get a kink in the neck. I'm just releasing whatever I'm holding across the shoulders. I'm relaxing the jaw. I'm letting gravity put a little weight into the front body as I'm pushing up into gravity. I'm taking a few breaths right here to allow the body to settle. Now, on the next inhale, you curl down one vertebra at a time in this very gentle release of your bridge pose. Take a breath. Once you've landed, don't move. Take your arms, lift them up and behind you. Now, if it's not comfortable for your arms to be straight, bring them out to the side. Now, you're just going to rock it out. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to keep my arms in cactus arms, and I'm going to roll my arms a little bit from side to side to open the shoulders. But if I don't want to do that, I can just keep my arms on the floor. Palms can be down or up. Down works well for this. And you pause. Now, release your legs to the block so the calf muscles are resting on the block.
Go into your full body stretch. Take a big breath. A big yawn, a big sigh. Feel like somebody's stretching you from your ankles and your wrists, and you're stretching it all out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your hands right back to rest on your ribs, and now point and flex your feet. Get a little flexion through your feet here. You don't have a block, that's fine. And then you point one and flex the other. Good, pause. Now, flex your feet and just rock a little bit, like little windshield wipers opening up into the backs of the calf muscles. Good, relax and rest. Bring your feet to the mat, so my heels are on the mat, the toes are off, and now I just go right into my windshield wipers and I rock it out right here. And I take a breath. Now my hands can rest on my ribs. I can bring my arms out to the letter T, palms up. I can come into cactus arms, whatever's most comfortable for me. And I breathe. And I want to keep the shoulders and the arms and the elbows down so I can really get a nice stretch. When I roll to the right, I'm going to look to the left. I'm going to pause for a breath here. Keep that left shoulder down. Soften it and use the weight of the legs to create a nice stretch through that side body. And then opposite side, and take a breath. And then come back to center, rock it out again. Good, bring your knees into your chest. Just hold it here. So my elbows are down and in toward the sides of my body. My feet are soft. I'm using this to relax into that lumbar spine. Get a little stretch here. I'm going to cap my knees, elbows are in. Now I'm going to stretch my arms as far as they'll go, and then exhale in and out. So you're going to get a little pelvic tilt here. Goes into the sacral spine, curls back into the lumbar spine, and however far it goes, up toward the middle of the back. Make it what you need for yourself. Take a breath. One more. Good. Now I'm going to cross the right foot over the ankle. I'm going to widen the knees, keep the hands where they are, and roll around. Get a little pelvic tilt here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rock a little bit from side to side. Good, release the feet, come up into a happy baby. Any variation you want. So start gently, your hands are behind the knees. If you feel you're really stretched out, warmed up, you can hold the outside edges of the feet, you can hold the inside edges of the feet, you can go into a yoga toe lock, you can rock it out, shoulders down, and get a nice stretch through that back body. Or you keep it right where it's most comfortable for you. Good, pause. Left foot over the right ankle, curl around in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock it out side to side. Great. And now come up into any variation of your happy baby. If you want to start in one and move forward to others, that's your choice. Breathe. And then bring your legs up and your arms up and big stretch and wiggle your fingers and your toes and move your ankles and your wrist and give it a little shake. Bring your feet into your chest, rock it out. Now, bring your feet to the floor. I'm going to just gently move the blocks away for the moment. And I'm going to cross the right foot over the ankle of the left. My arms can come out to the letter T again, or to the ribs, or cactus arms, whatever's your preference. And come right into your rocking pigeon and see if you can make it the expression that you need today. So you rock onto the inside, outside edges of the feet. You can bring your foot to the floor, roll your head to the right, bring your knee to the floor, roll your head to the left. It depends on the side you're on. So if you're on the opposite side, no worries. You accommodate where you are. Or you keep it nice and soft and gentle. Good. Now, if you have issues with your sciatica or your lower back or your legs or whatever, and you want to do threading the needle with your legs, you leave the foot, so my top foot's going to flex. I'm going to bring my knees in. This right here could be enough. If I want more, I can slide my hands like I'm creating a stitch through the back and through the opening of that right leg, and then the foot can come up to the ceiling or stay low. I can hold it right here, or I can rock. And you breathe. Be mindful of your neck. Don't pull on the neck. Jaw soft. Good. If you've extended the leg, release. Release the arms. Bring the foot back to the mat. Rock it out. Take your time. Now we're going to switch. So I'm going to take that right foot down, cross the left foot over. If you're on the opposite side, it doesn't matter. And we just gently rock here. So we're opening through the hip. Be mindful of your knee and hip replacements and any injuries you have. And then whenever you feel you're ready, that's when you can either lift up and you can hold it right here, or slide through, or extend the leg, or hold it, or rock. And breathe. Release that extended foot if you have done so. Release the legs, bring the feet slowly and gently, bring that standing foot to the mat, rock it out, small little rocking motion. Take your time. Good, bring both feet to the mat. Now, I'm gonna keep my lift and tuck my lumbar. I'm gonna keep my right leg to the ceiling. I'm gonna bring that left leg and just let it float down. Now, I don't have to go all the way to the floor. I can just feel like I'm getting this stretch right here. Now, I'm gonna roll into the right hip, lift and look left, and then I'm gonna come back slowly and gently, keep the left leg straight up and let the right leg roll down. I can keep it right here. I can roll into that left hip and I can roll right with my head and take a breath. And then pause and rock it out. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together. I'm going to bring my hands underneath my head. So I'm just sliding my fingers between each other, and the thumbs are coming to the base of my skull. My elbows are out to the side, so I'm controlling the motion of the upper body, and I'm rocking the lower body gently, like a boat. But it's small and slow so that no matter where I go, I'm always slowly bringing myself back to center. Make sure the jaw is soft, no strain through the middle of the back. The lumbar spine, you breathe. You can make it as big or as small as you want it to be. Pause. Go into a full body stretch. Take a big breath. Stretch it all out. Good. Now, if you have a block, You're going to use it to go right into a supported bridge pose. So my heels are in line. If I place my arm down, I bring it in as close as I can. And if I have a block, I'm just going to lift up and slide it beneath the sacral spine. Both shoulders are curled down and under. You want to feel like the shoulder blades are tucked under. Now, if I don't have a block, I can use my hands, elbows out to the side. This is going to control how high I allow myself to lift. And I breathe. Now, without a block, you have to really work on feeling that sensation of strength through the core. You still want to feel that sensation with the block, but the block does support you. And you breathe. Now, if you're holding yourself up into a bridge pose without a support, just bring yourself back down to the mat. If you're on a block, just soften it. And now extend your arms behind you into an expanded bridge pose. Take a breath. Good. Bring the hands right back to the ribs. Take a breath. Now, I'm going to press into my feet, lift up, slide the block out, stay up without a block. Take a breath. Inhale. And then roll slowly and gently down, one vertebra at a time, until my whole spine lands smoothly and slowly onto the block, onto the mat, sorry. And then just pause here, don't move. Let the spine catch up. I want to slide my hands underneath my head, and without pulling the neck, I'm just going to lift up a little bit and rock out that space between the shoulder blades. So I have a little more space between the vertebra of the mid-back. And then I pause and gently rock the legs. Take your time. Take a yawn. Good. Soles of the feet together, go into a full body stretch. Stretch it all out and see how you feel here. Feel like you're just a rubber band and you're soft and you're loose and you're stretched out. Good. Bring your knees into your chest and rock it out. See how your back body feels. Take your time. Now come to center, pause. I'm going to cap my knees, do a little circle here. Just a tiny circle. My feet are soft. I'm rolling around into the lower back. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock gently side to side. Now I'm just going to roll. I'm going to roll toward the camera, but you're going to roll to whatever side calls to you. I'm going to roll so that I can support my head with my arm. I'm going to bring my knees up like I'm sitting in a chair, and my feet will stack. I'm going to support myself so my shoulder doesn't collapse. And I take a breath here, putting a little weight into the side body. Now, if your back is particularly tight, bring your knees up a little higher. Otherwise, you keep it right at neutral. Take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, you're going to extend the legs. Now, you want to create a nice straight line here. So you look like a capital letter I. And now with my top hand, my right arm is here. I'm going to teepee my fingers and roll into my side body and work out any sensitive, sore, tender acupressure points that come up that side of the body. Whatever side you're on, you take a breath.
And you just rock forward and back right into that spot. You might notice one spot's a little more tender than the other. And then pause and just bring your bottom leg. So I'm going to lift my right leg, bring the bottom leg to bend, stretch that top leg, top arm comes over, big long line, lower the leg so it's nice in line with the arm and the hip, and you take a big breath and you stretch it all out. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, roll the wrist, roll the ankles, go in both directions. Feel like you're really stretching it out, and then bring it in. Come right back into your chair and pause. Couple breaths. Now, when you're ready, I'm just going to have to change positions, but you're just going to roll onto your back, go into a full body stretch. Notice if one side, so my right side, amazingly, is longer than the left. And then you're going to give yourself a big, long stretch here, and then transition onto your opposite side. So so I'm on my right side now. I set myself up into my side, body resting like a chair. Take my time here, breathe. Allow everything on this side of the body to press down into the mat. A few cleansing breaths. Shoulder back, don't let the shoulder lean forward. And breathe. And relax anything that you feel is tight, especially in the jaw and the face, the throat. And then when you're ready, just extend those legs, just like the capital letter I. Stack your feet, and now gently rock here. And notice one side, this side may not necessarily feel the same as the other. You're moving a lot of lymphatic stuff, acupressure points, you're releasing through the IT bands, you're softening through the ribs under the arms. Relax your jaw, and you rock it out. So notice this side may not necessarily feel the same as the other. And then when you come back to center, again, I'm going to bring that bottom leg just so I can prop myself so I don't roll forward. So a little bend in the bottom leg. My left leg's on top, so whatever your leg is going to be straight out from the hip, and the arm comes up and over. So bring the leg lower, right straight out, and feel like you're reaching for something above you, like if you were standing up and you're reaching a high shelf, and then the toes are pointing, and then wiggle your fingers and your toes and roll the wrist and roll the ankles, and make sure you go in both directions. And then bring it in and take a rest. And see how this feels. Couple breaths right here. See if the spots that you've noticed are maybe a little softer, less tender. And then when you're ready, you're just going to, one more time, roll onto your back body, go into your full body stretch. Take a measurement. Hopefully everything's the same in length. Big sigh, big yawn. And when you're ready, bring the knees in and just rock it out. Good, bring it into any variation of a inversion that you like. So you can come into happy baby, you can extend your legs with the feet flexed into a big V, and you can rock from side to side. You can bring your feet together. Nice straight legs without the feet coming over the face. And you just gotta rock it here. So you can try variations of it and see which one feels most comfortable for you.
Good. And then bring the feet to the floor one more time and just go into your windshield wipers and see how this feels. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. See if you can really feel like you have better contact with the mat, especially through the shoulders. Good. Now, if you have a block, you can use it if you choose. If you don't, you just bring your legs into your chest. Otherwise, I'm going to take the block, put it between my knees and thighs, arms out, letter T. Feet are flexed, and I'm going to do a little twist. So my legs go to the right, and I make it only as big as I want, if I choose. If I have osteopenia, osteoporosis, if I have brittle bones, and I do not want to twist, you do not twist. And you breathe. So my head is staying at neutral, and I'm just rolling it out. If I want, my head can go a little left as my legs go right, but it has to be good for your neck. You may get a little pop, pop, pop through the spine. And then come back to center, and just a little circle here, tiny circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. If you're holding a block, bring the feet to the floor. Rock a little bit from side to side. Bring the palms down and just rock now through the legs and see how that feels. Now, I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together, and when I slide my legs, I want one heel in each corner of the mat. I have to scoop myself up. One heel in each corner of the mat. My arms are out to the letter T. I look to the right and to the left to make sure my arms are not up too high. And now here in star pose, we're just going to roll the palms down and up, and down and up, and relax the jaw and soften the face. And do as many as you like. And whenever you're ready, then you alternate it. So one palm up and one palm down. Good. And then just pause when you land. See if you can roll the hips. So maybe you need to lift and roll the hips a little bit. And then when you're ready, you land and you see if you feel nice and level. Now, we're quickly coming into our Shavasana. So if there's something you need, if you need to bring your knees into your chest, if you need to do a little circle around, if you need to cross your legs, if you need a happy baby or straight legs, if you need another twist, if you need more pigeon, you decide what you need to complete your practice. And then when you're ready, you choose the position you would like for your final meditation here. So the traditional is one heel in each of the corners of your mat, and the shoulders are tucked under, and the palms are up like the letter A, and you breathe, and you soften everything. If, however, keeping your legs extended is too much for your hips, your back, your lumbar spine, anything, you would bring your knees up to standing and lift and tuck the lumbar spine. You can bring your knees together. You can curl over onto your side body. If you have a jacket or something that you brought with you that you would like to cover yourself up with, that's great. It's a little cool in here. And wherever you are now, do a little breathing. Do a little assessment, see how you feel, where you are now in relationship to how you felt when you started. As you breathe in and you breathe out, really let your whole body sink into the mat. And before I play any bowls, just
Listen in this place to create a pause. Let everything settle. Let the heart rate slow down, let the breath level out. Find the natural rhythm of the breath. And then as you pause and everything begins to settle, notice how you feel resting on your back body, if that's what you've chosen, or on your side body. And let yourself sink a little deeper into it. So sometimes we subtly hold tension somewhere. And then just notice the inhale and the exhale of whatever is the natural rhythm of your breath. Again, notice where your tongue is resting in your mouth. Try not to let it create stress by resting tightly in the lower part of the mouth and jaw. Soften the jaw. Relax around the eyes, center of the forehead. And then in the stillness, listen. As you pause in stillness, connect to your inner self. Sometimes when we're so busy, we don't pay attention to the subtle messages that the body gives us. Ask yourself, how do you feel now in relationship to how you felt when you started? What do you notice? Where are you in your thoughts? Is your mind still buzzing, or can you shift yourself out of it? What do you observe when you rest and pause? Do a little assessment, either starting from the feet up or the head down, whatever works for you. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, and I begin to play the bowls, any other spot that feels like it still needs attention, use the sound of the bowl to relax into the parasympathetic nervous system. Soften something else deeply held within the body. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, anywhere, intellectually. As I breathe out, and then I breathe in new air, I bring to myself the gift of, and then you fill in the blank. It can be more than one thing. As I exhale, I release. As I inhale, I invite into myself the gift of courage, patience, contentment, healing, awareness, confidence, love, kindness, compassion, and anything else that comes to mind for you. as I rest in the pause, and I listen to the calmness and the stillness within, and I connect my inner body to my external body, my mental and spiritual bodies, my emotional bodies, my intellectual body, I allow myself to feel whole, W-H-O-L-E. I give myself permission to be calm and relaxed and at ease. So in a yoga practice, the Shavasana is the most important part because it allows you to assimilate all the parts of what we did to allow the body to absorb the long-term benefits of it. So whatever we did today won't end with the class. You'll continue to carry it through the rest of this day and hopefully into the rest of your week. Which is why yoga is called a practice. It's a practice of learning how to make yourself feel at home within yourself regardless of where you are or what you're doing. You give yourself an opportunity to be strong and flexible, relaxed and at ease. Create some space. Breathe a little deeper. Soften spots that are tight. Notice shifts. Listen more clearly to a mind that's calm and relaxed and reflective. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, and as we get ready now to move forward into whatever is the rest of this day, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your head a little if you need to from side to side. Take a nice big breath and a big long stretch. Go into a full body stretch and stretch it all out. Point your toes and stretch your fingers. Yawn. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock it out a little bit. And then bring your legs and your arms up to the sky and shake them out. And shake 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 so you're a little more awake and you activate your nerve endings and you don't feel so fatigued. And then one more big full body stretch. Now before we sit up, give yourself a compliment. Today I am my best self, and then add to it whatever else you need. And then when you're ready, that's when you roll to whatever side calls to you. Pause before you transition into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Take your time. And sitting however is comfortable for you, with your legs extended or your legs in an easy pose, hands to the side or to the knees. Inhale, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, curl back. Come to neutral, twist to one side. Bring it out. Opposite side. One arm down, one arm over, stretch it out. Opposite side. Hands either to the knees or to the floor, and you can rock it out. Good, and then bringing it all the way up so that you feel seated and grounded. Arms out to the side. Create a three-dimensional triangle, so you're right in the center. Whatever you need will come to you. And as you bring your hands in and your hands come to rest right at the heart, you're setting yourself up to find that direction, that path that you need for yourself today, so that whatever you do, whatever you experience, whatever you learn, whatever you need to release, will find a place within yourself because you will be at home. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Namaste. Feel good, drink some water, hydrate, drink a nice little cup of warm tea, whatever you like, and I'll see you next time.